Good day to you all. Now that the TINUBU certificate has been released from Chicago State University, and there are a lot of discrepancies, a lot of clerical mistakes and all of that, Nigerians are saying that it doesn't count anymore because every petition has been submitted to the former court, which is the tribunal. Now, whatever goes to the Supreme Court, it doesn't count anymore. Well, fine, no problem. But I'm not here to talk to TINUBU or something like that. But what I want to who I want to talk to are those few Nigerians who, out of greedy and out of what they will eat, they don't want to talk about morality. Now they are singing another song. The song they are now singing is that morality is not law. So morality is not law, fine. But because of TINUBU is disabled, is morally disabled, then Nigerians and the politicians should be misbehaving because morality is not law. Morality is not law. Then everybody in Nigeria should start misbehaving. Nothing counts anymore. There was no certificate from primary school, no certificate from secondary school. All of a sudden, we saw some certificate from the United States, Chicago State University. And even that one, there are discrepancies. There are clerical faults. Only God knows what happened between TINUBU and America. Only God knows that. But what I am interested about is few Nigerians saying that morality is never law. So morality is not law, then everybody should be misbehaving. So because morality is not law, then we should not, teach our children morals at home anymore because morality is not law. Why is it that nothing counts when it comes to TINUBU's government? Nothing counts. Why? Why Nigerians? Few Nigerians. Why? There was no NYC, or it was a fake one. It doesn't count. University certificate, it doesn't count. 24% in Abuja as a state. Abuja is no longer is now a state. It doesn't count. Now, what counts? But let me ask these few Nigerians: what if the table turns? What if the table turns? If it were Atiku or Peter Obi that was having all these abnormalities, then morality would have become laws. Is it not so? Yes, morality would have become laws. What if the table turns tomorrow? Where is it that everything has been counted as nothing? Nothing. Everything has been counted as nothing. Morality is not law. So everybody should be misbehaving. But I want to ask them, is there not in our constitution, Nigeria constitution, that there will be, basic requisite for you to be qualified as a president, as a governor, or whatever position, which is maybe the secondary school certificate or the university certificate. So now that morality is not law, so there will be no need for any kind of certificate. That's what they're talking about. That is what you guys are talking about. But what I want to let you people know is that you people are always looking for soft landing. Every time you look for soft landing, everything you are bringing is no longer applicable in the Supreme Court. 24% in Abuja does not count. The age of TINUBU does not count. The wrong age of TINUBU does not count. You can imagine a man who was a female in university. Then before he came out, or after he came out from the university, he become a male or man. What kind of the truth of the matter is that you people in Nigeria, and some of you, not all of you, some of you who are, because of greed and because of what you want to eat, you are no longer ashamed of yourselves. But we, outside the shores of Nigeria, we are ashamed of ourselves. We are ashamed because we are the one bearing your mess. We are the one bearing your shit. We are ashamed because when we are outside the shores of Nigeria, you people are in there. You don't know what is going on. You don't know what is happening. Your eyes are closed. Your ears are closed. Every of your organs are closed. But we are outside the shores of Nigeria. We know what is happening. And people are laughing at us. We are not taking this shame. This is a shame. We already know that nothing is going to happen because definitely the so-called judges who said that he won in the tribunal, they are the same judiciary who is also in Supreme Court. They are going to do the same thing. We already know that they are going to do the same thing. So whatever you people like, you can do. But the shame is going to be upon you. The shame is going to be upon you. I will continue to ask this question. What if the table turns tomorrow? What if the table turns tomorrow? Because of your greed, because of what you want to eat, you don't want positive legacies. You don't want good names. After all, good names are better than gold and silver. You robbed yourself with shame. You rob yourself with shit. You don't care because of what you want to eat. The whole world is laughing at you guys. The whole world is laughing at you. It is now becoming crystal clear that it's not a country. Nigeria is not a country. That's why they call it. They don't call it a country. They don't call it. So many people don't call it a country because this is not how a country behaves. Nigeria is an opposite of a country, and if Nigeria is an opposite of a country, it does mean that there is no country. There is no country. Everywhere, discrepancies everywhere, illegalities everywhere, and the so-called judges are backing them up. What kind of there will be no need for law schools in Nigeria. There will be no need for law schools. A country where the legacy or the values, the culture and values of professors have been badly damaged because of what you will eat, because of greed. Well, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Please, I want to share this video because this video needs to go to everywhere. Because some people don't care, they don't mind. Okay, whoever is there, whatever happened. No, we are ashamed. We that are outside the shores of Nigeria, we are ashamed of ourselves. Our children will ask us questions tomorrow, and we are thinking, what are we going to give them as an answer? What are we going to answer our children? What are we going to tell them by the time they start to answer us questions? Please share this video, and I will show you a video just now. I want you to watch a video where they were talking about how morality is no law, or everything you are bringing from America does not count, and all of that. Please, I will show you a video. Immediately I finish now, you watch a video, that says those things. Please help me to share this video because everybody, the world need to see what is happening in Nigeria. Some people don't know what is happening, but please like this video, share this video, and follow me on this page. Thank you, and God bless you.
Concerning the certificate, I think a lot of people should come out clean, and the university and the institution should come out clean. Why is all of this happening? The certificate he presented to INEC is different from the one a lawyer, Enahoro Eba, got from CSU. And they filed a case as regards that I never saw the light of day. There were discrepancies as regards what the same Chicago State University gave Enahoro Eba, a lawyer, and what the president filed in his INEC form. We should not have a country where we're having discrepancies in certificates of leaders. We should not have a country that makes mockery of our country. So it is based on that, Atiku Abubakar. And that's why the subpoena is clear in the Vanguard News report last year, and the documents are public source. All the records that CSU gave. And it's based on that Atiku Abubakar is going to court. So there's been a lot of back and forth in court as regards the case. But CSU is not also willing to authenticate this same certificate that they gave out. They can also authenticate their own certificate. So it's a blight on CSU. So no matter how much CSU tries to go and contact CBS and issue a report, the question we should ask them is, why can't they authenticate the certificate they gave out? Because if you give out an authenticate certificate, you should be able to authenticate it as the body that issued the certificate. And also, why are there discrepancies who signs the certificates? A man that just came in 1998 signed a certificate that was issued in 1979. And that's why when Mr. Duro Jaye came out to say he went to school, we would like to have the man on the table here because we would like to ask critical questions. about his time in school. And it's not today we had cases against the president as regards certificate issue. That's back to over 20 years ago. Even the primary school he went to and the secondary school he went to are still things we should ask for. You remember the conundrum of GCI? You remember also St. Paul's School, Aroloya. So there are many questions, and there needs to be clarity on the primary school he went to, the secondary school, and the university. Because so that people have a right to be able to know. I remember when, what is it called? I think it was one of Nigeria's president. Was it President Yar'Adua or somebody? They were doing a documentary on him, and they traced the documentary to where he served at Holy Child School. Dr. Abati also reminded, I think it was Goodluck Jonathan, they did a documentary and they discovered that he was teacher he served in maybe around Osun State or somewhere. NYSC in Osun State. So these are the documents we need to keep asking. Also ask things about, okay, where did he do his primary school? Where did he do his secondary school? And this university issue. So these are pertinent issues that need to, and the fact that CSU cannot authenticate the certificate. These are the questions, that pertinent questions we need to ask because of our national, knowledge base and sovereignty.
Okay, may I put it like this? The issue about President TINUBU's academic qualification is of no moment. It's not an issue. The people who have been digging into it since 1999 when he became governor of Lagos State, they're just wasting time. Section 131 sub D of the 1999 Constitution says, for you to be president of Nigeria, you will have qualification of school cert. At least, that section says, at least a school certificate qualification or its equivalent. Now, that one that says at least means that, in fact, you are not required to even complete secondary school. You could be F9 parallel, as many people who have led Nigeria came out with F9 parallel. So you don't need, we are running a country where your education does not matter. So all of us, because we carry degrees, we wore academic gowns here and there, we think that the people who should run Nigeria should be educated people. No, the Constitution of Nigeria does not say so. And that's why we had that issue about school cert with President Buhari. No, he didn't need to have a school cert. Even in the Constitution, the interpretation of that section 131 says that, look, if you attended one or two seminars, and you can prove that you attended one roadside seminar where an MC was present and you were given a certificate of attendance, you can be anything in Nigeria. That's the level where we are. So all this controversy, whether he went to Chicago State University, he didn't go to Chicago State University, it's of no moment. Really, President TINUBU does not even need to go to any university to be president of Nigeria. He does not need to even go to secondary school. Do you know that in the interpretation section of the Constitution, it is even said with regard to section 131 that if you can just prove that you can speak English, you can be president of Nigeria. It even says that INEC on its own can determine on its own who can be president of Nigeria. So that's why I say it's of no issue, and nothing is going to come out of it. The people who are pursuing whether TINUBU attended Chicago State University or not, yeah, they may be pushing the point along the lines of perjury. Because if you claim something, then you must prove it. Okay? But the truth of the matter is that what we have been told now is that he attended the university. So even that perjury claim has fallen flat. And people have been on it since 1999. TINUBU did not go to university. He went to university. What we need to worry about is the quality of the education of the people who will lead Nigeria. I said yesterday on this same program that there are people in this country who have like 3 master's degrees, perpetual students. There are people who have double PhDs. Why is it that those ones are not good enough to lead Nigeria? Even if they are not naturally gifted, but at least you will know that this one has a brain. If you surround him with the right people, his brain will wake up with his double PhD, his triple masters, and all of that. So why are we running a country with, Division 3 people? They don't do that in Japan. They don't do that in China. If you look at the cabinet in China, despite the fight between America and China, most of their big men, they are from top schools from the United States. The same with Japan. They don't run country with imbeciles, with Division 3 people. You don't run a country like that.
But Division 3 is good.
If you go to Bangladesh, the civil service is one of the most competent in the world, because you don't run your country with imbeciles. You run your country with intelligent people. The second